Hey everyone, this is Cyril Gupta, your best friend in the business. And today I'm going to talk to you about Codova. It's an all new app that I saw recently. And Codova is a QR code builder that also has a mobile page builder inside it. So, with it, you can create a QR code that points to a page that you can create inside Codova too. And these pages can be absolutely anything you want. Depending on the business you can have an opt-in page where people can contact you, talk to you. You can have all your sales pitch inside with proper headlines, with your images, even videos can be there. It also has a number of other components like WhatsApp connectivity, like email and name, and a lot of things. It also has a lot of other components, a lot of other widgets that you can use to build the page, things like WhatsApp connectivity, Telegram, and a lot of other tools to help you create a custom page perfect for your business. And what kind of businesses can you target? Absolutely any kind of local business. You can target salons, fix up appointments using a QR code. You can target restaurants. You can have a menu which is designed by QR code, so you can have a menu that's displayed from the QR and people can order on it. Lots of different purposes, lots of different use cases are solved with this product. And the premise is, the best thing about it is that single QR code can be used over and over. You can keep changing the content of the landing page, content of the web page that you set up every time, and the QR code remains the same. Not just that, it also takes away the need of maintaining a separate website apart from the QR code. So I have seen products, and I've actually used them, that will let you create a QR code that points to a certain URL, but it doesn't let you create that web page. So you have to find some hosting, you have to create the web page using HTML or WordPress or whatever tool you can think of, and then tie them together. With Codova, it's all integrated. You don't need to go outside of the tool. So this is a great tool for local businesses, and if you are an agency, you can resell this as a product. You can create websites, or you can let local businesses create their own websites and sell them the product as a service. Now, Codova is on a lifetime offer right now. For a one-time price, you can get an account that will last forever. You don't have to pay a subscription that's monthly or yearly. And I want you to look at my walkthrough next, see it in action, see if it fits your needs, and if it does, if it's something that you like and you want to pick up, make sure you get it from my link. The reason is, when you do that, I don't just give you great bonuses that make the app better, that make the entire package better, but as an additional advantage, I also give you Technic Force reward points, and you can use them to redeem my software free of cost. Now, I already have 23 great quality products that you can find on my website technicforce.com, with new products added all the time. Right now, my people are working on products like Complify, Croc, which is a QR code management system too, and also Site Expert, and a number of other tools that will add a real amount of power and capabilities to your business. So make sure you claim my software with these and don't have to pay for them too. So let's go to the demo right now and take a look at Codova. Okay, so let's take a look at Codova. Like I said, Codova is a QR creator that also creates the backend pages with it. And when you log in, you see the tutorial right over here. Click play and you will know all about Codova. I already did a couple of projects to try it out, so I'm gonna be a little bit familiar. Now, it also has agency version, which lets you create team members and give access to your teams. Unfortunately, I don't have access to agency, but I can still see the tutorials and I can see all the publicity material. For example, I downloaded the brochure section and I saw that there are templates that look like this one, and there are PSD files of this, so you can modify it and put in your agency's details over there. So they've got brochures, web banners, business cards, lots of different things. The reseller version will allow you to get 100% commissions on it, so you can sell this product and you don't need to pay Codova, guys. You can just keep all the commissions, you can keep all the sales. But let's look at the core product. That's what I have access to, and that's what I'm going to show you today. So you get started by clicking on create project. It's like creating a QR code, and you can give it a name. For example, let's call it my QR test 03. This is the third one. And then let's create a dynamic QR code. So what happens with the dynamic QR code is, you can actually set up the page from scratch. Click on continue after clicking on dynamic, and there you have, this is kind of like your empty canvas, and you can put in all of these elements on your page. So there are images, text, podcast, countdown, videos. You can put a button that points to some place. You can put a form, carousel, map, separator, phone, email, logo, subscription button, Skype, connection to Skype, connection to WhatsApp. You can connect to a mobile app, put in spacing between two elements, social follow, and there are some advanced elements too, like AI assistant. You can have a chat over here. You can put in a product and you can actually sell it, or you can request for feedback. You can put in your entire menu or get paid on PayPal. All of these details are over here. Let's try and build something. So I'm going to drag and drop a text element, and here I see it. Whenever I click on it, according to that, there is a editor right over here on the right side, and things can be changed. For example, welcome to my app or my site or my salon. We can put anything we want. We can make things bold, italic. We can change the font size. We can change the font style, and then come back to elements. Let's put in an image here. Now I don't have a salon image and I'm not going to look for one, but you can see you can put in an image from a local file. So I'm just going to do that. Click on this and I'll just put a random image like this one. Click on use image, and it's uploading the image right now. It's done. If you want, you can put in an alt text, and this is something good for SEO. You can select the image size, make it smaller or bigger. You can make it center aligned. That's cool. Come back. Let's also put in a countdown timer. And before that, let's put in another element, sale ending in, something like that, yeah. And make it bold. Bring it to the center. Use Georgia. And okay, so the font change didn't seem to work just here about now. Let's try. Okay, so that's something maybe that they need to fix. I'm still in before the launch, so this is something that you need to know. Next, you can set up the timer. So you can set up the timer expiry date. You can choose the time zone. So if I choose, for example, 0602 2024, that's in the future, and just go by any random time zone for now. Please enter expiry time 10:50 a.m. Perfect. So you can see the timer changes right over here. You can actually see what's the time left in the future. You can change the color background. You can change timer text, and then you can put in a button. Let's put in a button over here, buy now, or you can change the text to anything you want. Get access, for example, and change the button URL. So I can point it to my website, and you can choose to open it in the current window or on the new window. Click on save changes whenever you're ready, and you can keep adding things like that. So let me put in my phone number, so call now. Pretty cool stuff, yeah. So you that way you can create your landing page the length you want, and if you want to put in some product to sell, do that. You can just give it a product name, my widget. If you want to put in an image, that's perfectly possible, and then you can write a product description, have the original price, you can have discounted price, you can do the CTA the way you want, and you can point it to a URL. So if you got a URL from PayPal or from anywhere else, you can just point it to the URL, mypurchaseurl.com, whatever you have, and then click on save changes. So whenever you're satisfied, you can proceed to the next step. This is quite easy. I found the builder is quite intuitive. It doesn't have 1,000 different options. It's quite simple, but anyone can use it to create a very nice looking, simple looking page with lots of different interesting elements. And I like this about Codova because it's not overcomplicated stuff, which is perfect for local businesses. You could sell access to Codova to local businesses, charge them for the account using the agency option, and they will be able to log into Codova, they will be able to use it, but they wouldn't have to come to you all the time to ask you how to do things, which is cool. So whenever you're ready, click on next step, and this is where you set up the QR code. You got some options for QR code designs. Like you can choose to have a dotted one or a line one, have the one with a little bit of curve. So all these options are available, and you can also modify the border. So I kind of like the normal one or dotted, or like whatever you want. And you can choose a custom center. I think this one is okay for me. By the way, it also lets you play with colors. You can change colors, like you can have a border color, which is something else, and you can put a logo in the center. So you could, if you are, for example, putting in a map, you could put this logo over here, or if you want to put in a custom logo, that's possible too. So I could do something like find my logo, hold down there, and let's try to use the smaller one. Yep, and add to QR. It gets uploaded and the QR code will use it. So whenever you're ready, click on publish and the QR code is actually created with all the works. Here we have it. You see my logo right over there, and there's a nice little splash, and it's got all the little things I asked for. Then this is the link to the QR code, and it opens up in a new window. So this is the QR code page, and then when people point to it, this is what they will see on their mobile phone. It will look exactly the same as it looks in the preview. Pretty neat. They can see the timer, it's changing. The heading is right over here, and you can just build up your pages like that. You can even sell stuff. And if you want to embed it on a web page or anywhere you want, you can do that. This is an iframe code. Copy it over and you will be able to embed it on a website, just like you embed YouTube videos. The QR code is an image, obviously. You can take the image, not this one though. I think just click on download as PNG and the QR code will be downloaded. Okay, so download. Okay, so download SVG worked. Let's see what's happening here. Well, yeah, everything came together. So this is the PNG version, and so this was actually the PDF version, not the PNG version. And allow multiple files to download. I think I did something wrong. So here is the PNG version of this QR code. You can use it in your print material. You can put up flyers with it. You can put it on websites, whatever you want. And when people go to the QR code, this is the page that they will see. They'll be able to access it. Now, the beauty of this product is you can change this anytime you want. So I'll just try to get back. So you can change this QR code anytime you want. You can modify the contents and people will not need to worry about using a new QR code. So your QR codes never go out of fashion. So this was the dynamic QR code, and it also can create a static code. Let's take a look at that. My static code, and let's call it 02. Click on static, click on continue. And it's got two elements in here. You can either link this QR to a Wi-Fi. So if you are a local restaurant or your cafe and you want to allow your customers to connect to the internet using the Wi-Fi, you can just put in a QR code on your wall and people will be able to connect it directly using the Wi-Fi. So you can put in the network name, network password over here, choose the encryption, and people who want to access Wi-Fi will be able to access it using this QR code. Or you could connect another QR code to a PDF. What happens in a PDF is it can be connected to a PDF file. So then when people scan it, they are taken to a PDF file which can have anything. This is good for restaurants again because you can have a PDF menu. People can look at the menu and they will be able to choose the things they want to choose. And the good thing about this is you can upload a local file, you can upload a PDF file, and you can change this anytime you want. So you won't have to worry about changing your QR code because your URL changed or your menu changed, and every time the menu changed, the QR changed. So it's all very, very adaptable. Then it's got some stuff like analytics. You can see how many times a QR code was used, from where. All of this information is available. Somebody from France scanned it. Well, that's interesting. And you can also download this right from here. You can create a duplicate. So if you don't want to start from scratch, copy it over, start off with a page that's already been done to a certain extent. That facility is also there. Now I want to show you the templates. It's got a number of different templates that you can use right over here. You see, these are good looking pages, quite a bunch of them, and they are for different niches, like the NFT one, crypto, apartment listing for real estate people, fitness, and gadget store, beauty, and here it's even a wedding site. Yeah, it's cool. So there's more actually. home service, music, co-working, car dealer, fashion boutique, language school, pet care, photography, music. And then it's got integrations. It actually can send your leads. So there was a form option there, and you can get your leads to all of these autoresponders. So GetResponse is supported, ConvertKit is supported, and Sendeo is also supported. Then it also has integration of Zapier, and with Zapier, you can send your data absolutely anywhere you want because Zapier connects to the rest of the world. So even if these weren't here and only Zapier was here, it would have just been fine. Now, again, in QR projects, all of your QR codes are here. You can use them anytime you want. It's quite a simple product. I didn't see a lot of complicated things in here. In settings, you can modify your login profile, change your email, change your name, that kind of thing. You can see your subscription plan, what you got. Now, again, let me just reassert, you don't need to pay for subscription if you are watching my video during the launch time, which is the right time to watch the video. You will not have to pay for anything. You can just buy it outright for a lifetime price at a very special discount, right? So don't need to worry about that if you got it from my link. Now in Workspace, you can actually invite people. So you can create a new workspace and then you can invite your team members. Your team members can come in and work on your account. Pretty cool. You can even have a custom domain. So remember, this is actually a URL, right? So when you put in your custom domain, the URL will be on your domain. So it will not show Codova or anything like that, which is cool. Now, if you are a professional person, if you have a number of websites, or even if you have just one website and you want to put this product over there for your QR codes and the landing pages that you create with your QR codes, definitely put in your custom domain and make sure that everything is branded by your name. But that facility is in here, right? It's easy to use, not very complicated. It's a product that solves a single problem. It's not trying to do a lot of things at the same time. That's what I like. Not very difficult to use. I was able to understand it without really referring to the tutorial. But yep, the tutorial site over here, and you can get started. Now, again, let me just remind this point. If you decide to buy Codova, if this is something you want to get and it helps you in your business, whether you are using it for yourself or you are reselling this as a service or as a product to local businesses, everyone would like to have some sort of QR code connectivity, and many people are paying a monthly subscription for it. And you can either add it on to your current portfolio or you can use it as a kind of a calling card. Hey, I've got this for you, and I will give it to you on a special rebate if you buy this from me. So you can use it to get a sales boost to be imaginative, see how you can use this. The point is every local businesses, a business out there, it uses a QR code. So it's a cool product to have. Now, if you do decide to buy this, if it is something you want, it's very important, get it from my link because you get the best value. I got a lot of different amazing bonuses which are there stacked to the top. These are real world products, not just things that don't really matter, which are there for inflating the value. This is real stuff that you can actually use in your business. And also, I'm going to give you Technique Force rewards points. That's amazing because these rewards points accumulate in your account, and then you can use them to get any of my apps free of cost. So if you buy Codova from me, you get all these goodies, and I will see you on the inside. This is Cyril Gupta, your best friend, signing off.